I was getting ready to record a video and I realized I'm not as clear and needed to stop and apply what I teach, which is I had a conflict with someone and now there's a really big thing to handle in the way of living situation. And she just moved about 10 weeks ago and it was really hard on my body and disruptive, of course, as it always is, stressful. And I sailed through it. Every problem, there was a solution. The person showed up, the money showed up. It was both stressful and amazing. And I had to stop and really remind myself, even right now, that even though I manifested this place, my mistaken thought was that this was the end, that this is where I was going to be, which I'd gotten real clear it wasn't. But I wanted to stay here a while because it's easy. Well, the reality is, it's not where I'm supposed to be. Not in an airy-fairy way that we just roll with things like leaves in the wind, but part of surrender, which is the fifth law of creation, is understanding that in our oneness and partnership with life, with the creative energy of life that flows through and connects all things, we are partners. Our part is our choices of perception and action, moment to moment. It's what we believe, what we do. And so that really affects how we feel and what shows up. We'll talk more about those laws a little bit, back to feelings. But even just saying that for you guys, a part of me is like, oh yeah, I needed that reminder. Because it isn't that we learn something and we never have to remind ourselves. We stop and remind ourselves. This is how you apply it. We stop and go, yeah, not how I planned. Definitely not how I planned. But I'm going to trust life because I have created so many amazing things using these principles that I just was like, oh, I was very proud of myself that I'd actually found somewhere in such a short time that this doesn't mean I wasn't manifesting. It didn't mean I wasn't a great manifester. All it meant was the process isn't done. I'd already gotten real clear a few days ago that I was going to need to move again. And it wasn't how I wanted to do it. I wanted to take a few months, maybe 6 months, to sort of get some things done, get acclimated, heal my body. But life is saying to start looking for the next now. And part of what was coming up for me is that I was finally ready to start doing videos and sharing my wisdom with the world. And suddenly, there's this big thing to deal with. And I had to be real honest. I have been the only thing in the way. I moved through a lot of resistance, to be honest, about doing online social media and learning it and figuring out what I want to say. And then I finally reached a point where I'm just going to speak. I'm just going to talk. If I don't do it the right way, that's fine. So where was I? Oh, so here it is. Here's this catalyst that is going to help me finally get where I am. And that the truth is that none of this is in the way of me starting videos. So here I am, starting it.